to the show. It's Black History Month, and just like last year, we're giving Ashley Nicole Black 1 whole minute to talk about Black history. Ashley?
Actually, this year, I took a camera crew to Washington, D.C. to learn the real lessons of the civil rights movement.
Oh, I don't remember authorizing that.
Oh, you did, and I definitely did not steal your credit card. Roll it, Kevin. As America moves rapidly backwards in time, I sought out 5 veterans of the civil rights movement for advice on today's resistance. Nell Braxton Gibson, Frank Smith Jr., Joan Trumpauer Mulholland, LaVon Brown, and Dory Ladner. They marched on Washington, rode with the Freedom Riders, organized boycotts, and changed the world. So Black History Month is in February. I think it's really amazing that you guys got so much done in just 1 month.
That's not true.
Absolutely not.
That's not what Black History Month means?
Oh, God.
These patriots, they marched, they protested, they were nonviolent, but most importantly, they filled out everything in triplicate.
There are mundane tasks that need to get done.
Handing out flyers, calling meetings, file stuff, fix up a bulletin board. I typed a lot.
I guess at times we were bored.
You just don't all of a sudden have a mass of people without doing groundwork.
You know, it wasn't the kind of thing where I showed up one day and said, I want to go picket. We went through all of these rules and regulations.
You can't expect instant results.
Hold on, let me Google that. Ugh.
Somebody's got to make the signs. Somebody's got to raise up some money. Afterwards, somebody may have to do some cooking or offer a ride.
Well, I do remember being literally bone tired. That was exhausting work, really exhausting work.
And they needed that rest because the hardest thing they'd have to do was convince an old black lady to do something she didn't want to.
Most important was the work that we did on voter registration.
Some people who just slammed the door in our faces. They didn't want to talk. Some were elderly people who were terrifying. You might spend all the time that afternoon talking to one old lady saying, really, we'll be with you. We'll hold your hand. We will make sure you get down there.
It meant basically you got 5 people registered to vote probably in 6 months, or maybe none. Every time I run into somebody who didn't vote, I want to smack them, to be honest with you.
Well, get ready to smack 50% of millennials. What advice would you have for activists today who are introverts and don't want to talk to all those people?
Suck it up. It's too important not to.
Sometimes you got to put your cell phone down and take to the streets.
So whatever you can contribute, do that, and it will help.
I can contribute jokes.
Yes.
Is that helpful?
I like jokes. I do.
That's not a yes.
Everybody was not marching. Artists, musicians, singers, hairdressers.
Hairdressers? Why the hell would you need someone to wash hair? Oh, right. Joan was in a lot of one-sided food fights.
Oh, yeah. Wasting all that good sugar. Like I wasn't sweet enough.
So getting sugar dumped on your heads, being arrested for no reason, spending months knocking on doors to register 5 voters, that was your everyday? After one women's march, I took a wine bath.
The March on Washington, it was R&R for us. It was a time for us to get away from Mississippi for a few days, to go off to someplace where we didn't have to worry about being chased by the sheriff, and then we could have a drink somewhere without worrying about being stopped on our way home.
We sang. The singing helps the spirit of the time they are changing. That was one of the anthems. When Bobby came, he came sort of in the dark of the night.
Sorry, when you said Bobby, do you mean Bob Dylan?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Did Bob Dylan have a crush on Dory Ladner from Jackson?
I got a woman in Jackson. Oh, I ain't gonna say her name.
We'll say her name. It's Dory. I wonder which woke celeb will write a song about me. Ugh, gross. Never mind.
Every revolution succeeds because of the foot soldiers and the sergeants.
I have learned so much from my new grandparents.
You can organize around a lot of things, and they don't have to be grandiose.
We used to have a saying, bloom where you're planted. Look at what's happening right in your immediate situation. Try to act there. If you're in a school and Muslim students are being hassled, befriend them, walk with them.
It's those little marches that happen the day after, and the day after that, and the day after that.
Those of you who believe in freedom, those of you who believe in justice, those of us who believe in women's rights and gay rights and others, we're going to keep marching.
Keep on keeping on, and don't you get weary, children.
Because in 50 years, your grandchildren will probably have to do this all over again.
Thank you, Ashley. We'll be right back.